So I'm super freaking excited right now because probably you can tell from the title of this video, but this is going to be a review of the Jasmine Storylook palette that Sephora has released this past few weeks. But I'm super pumped because I was just I'm like really nerdy, and so I was applying this like to, you know, test out the colors and to do a look with the colors in the palette, and I was listening to the Aladdin soundtrack, and I am going to Disneyland next week, and I'm kind of like, I'm like an addict with Disneyland, I swear. If it gets to like the year point, I'm just like, I need it. So I think I'm at the 9-month point since I was last in Disneyland, so I'm really excited, and this got me like even more excited. So apologies. No, I'm not even gonna apologize. I'm super pumped. And so I wanted to review this because I just played with it, kind of got to know it a little bit, and I love it, and I really want to talk to you guys about it because, one, I love that Sephora is doing these Storylook. They did Cinderella last fall, and then the spring one was Jasmine. The next one is, according to people who have told me, who work for Sephora, the next one is Ariel. And I can tell you right now, I will buy every single thing in that collection because Ariel is my homegirl, and I love The Little Mermaid, and I am super excited, but that's not till fall. So let's not get ahead of ourselves, and let's talk about the Jasmine palette. First and foremost is the packaging. The packaging is absolutely gorgeous. You see the front here, we've got this amazing silhouette of Jasmine that's like foiled and super shiny, and then this really awesome, like, I don't know, is this argyle? I don't know, just pattern, but it's like, it's above the picture, so there's depth and texture, and it's just really gorgeous. And then the back reminds me of the Aladdin case, or like the DVD menu. And then inside, you've got like a little tassel that's like the magic carpet on the side. And the actual cardboard packaging is really gorgeous too. It's downstairs, but it's beautiful, and then it like shows the colors on the back, and each color is in a magic lamp, and it's just awesome. And then you open it like this, and the inside has this violet, I don't know what type of, this is like soft, it's like satin. I think it's satin. But it's really soft, and so you open it, comes all the way out, and you got the colors. And it also says on the front packaging and up here, it says you're only in trouble if you get caught, which is very appropriate for Aladdin, I think. But the cool thing about the Storylook palettes that I really like is that this is removable, and it's super thin. So you can actually use, I just hit myself in the head. You can actually use this, the palette case itself, for like jewelry or to hide your money or whatever, but it's a really cute package, and I like that you don't have to throw it away after you're done with the eyeshadows. Let's go through the colors, and I will stay over here, and we'll put swatches right over here. So on the top row, I'll just show pictures to begin with. So on the top row, there is Blue Oasis and Trust Me, and then Abu, Alibaba, and Sultana. So Blue Oasis is like a cyan color, kind of a satin. It doesn't show up super pigmented by itself. The swatches that I have, by the way, are no base. It's just straight on bare skin. So with that, I think I would use that one with like a white base, NYX Jumbo eyeshadow pencil and milk, something like that. Trust Me it reminds me of Cranberry from MAC. So it's like a reddish pink that's pretty shimmery. It's like a kind of a cranberry base with pink shimmer to it. Abu is really appropriately named in the sense that the color reminds me of like a monkey, I guess. Just in it's like a brown with kind of a taupey shimmer to it. So I like the names of these colors too. I love them. I think they really fit the theme here. A lot more than I felt like Cinderella. Some of them fit, but some of them I was like, what? But this one makes me want to watch the movie. Alibaba, I do not know why it's this color, but it's essentially a pretty matte beige. It's what I use as a highlight color here, and you cannot see it at all, so it'd be a good blending shade, but I don't understand why that one's Alibaba, but That's all right. Sultana is a nice taupey kind of beige. It's very, very shimmery. Actually, it's more pink than taupe, my bad. But that one's super shimmery, and all the shimmer colors here have a really amazing color payoff. They're probably the best ones. So then for the next row, we have Friend Like Me, Master, Cosmic, Cave of Wonders, and Sand in the Glass. Friend Like Me is a genie color. It's just a really shimmery, kind of medium. Actually, it reminds me of, what is the shade? It's like cornflower blue. And it's shimmery, it's got nice color payoff, and it's like the genie's color, so appropriate. Master is a kind of a grape color. It's got a little bit of a shimmer. It's not super shimmery like some of the other colors. That shade I have in the outer corners. I forgot to mention Abu I mixed with another shade to kind of create like the cut crease here. And then I put Master in the outer corners just to kind of darken it up, because the one thing this palette is missing for me is a black, but I kind of just mixed the purple as the darkest color here, and so it ended up working out really well. Next is Cosmic, which is sort of a goldish peach. Very, very, very shimmery, and like all of them, really nice color payoff. Cave of Wonders is this really interesting kind of mustard color. It's got shimmer kind of in the sense where it's like a matte with, well, it's not quite matte, but it's like a satin, and it has some gold shimmer in it. Not as much as like the Inglot matte with glitter. This color I have on the lid, and it applied really nicely, and I have it over my Milk eyeshadow pencil from NYX. And so it has really good color payoff. Sometimes yellows can be super, super finicky, so I really liked this one. Sand in the Glass is just a nice kind of buttery goldish shimmer, which I have in the inner corners right here. Okay, the last row for the eyeshadows is Lapis, Mystical Wonder, Raja, Arabian Sunset, and Bazaar. So Lapis, I don't even know what Lapis means. We're going to Google that, because that was the one where I was like, what does Lapis have to do with Aladdin? Oh, it's a jewel. That makes sense now. So it's a gemstone, but it's a matte blue. Color payoff here is kind of what I would expect a matte blue from Sephora to be. Mattes are difficult, so this one's kind of chalky. I feel like if you packed it on top of a stickier base or an eyeshadow or an eyeliner pencil or something, you could get a nice color payoff, but you really would have to work at it. So this is not my favorite color at all in this bunch. Mystical Wonder is absolutely gorgeous. It's this really pretty violet. It almost looks like a duochrome, like to the next level. So it's like this light, it's sort of like Beautiful Iris from MAC if you have that color, but a little bit, maybe more like Parfait Amour. God, I haven't used matte colors in a long time. I'm surprised I remember this stuff. But it's got a nice color payoff, and it's kind of a unique shade. Raja is perfect. It's a burnt orange. It has nice, awesome color payoff for an orange color. And I've got it just in the outer corners on the lid here, just kind of blend out the yellow, just give it something else. And that one worked out really well. Arabian Sunset is probably one of my favorite colors here. It's a red with a gold shimmer to it. That is in the crease, kind of blended out, but it's another shade that's kind of unique. The color payoff on it's not as pigmented as I would like, but it's pigmented enough to, I could see where someone who would originally kind of stay away from red eyeshadows to try it out. So it's not as vibrant as I would want it to be, but it's still a really cool color. And then finally, Bazaar is just your kind of standard medium chocolate, milk chocolate brown. This I have, I mixed it with Abu. That was the color I was talking about before, to kind of create the cut crease. So this palette is a little bit different from the Cinderella palette in the sense that it has a blush and a bronzer. The Cinderella palette had 4 rows of eyeshadows, where this one has 3 rows and then 2 blushes. So Thrilling Chase is just kind of a mauvey, a darker mauvey color. I have it on now. These two, I don't know if it was because of my foundation or what, but it was not applying super, super nice. So I covered it with some powder, just a little bit. It might be my own fault, because when I swatched it, it was fine. And then Golden Sands is a nice golden bronzer. Has a little bit of shimmer, and I applied that again as well. So that is the palette, and this retails for $55, which I think is a really good deal for getting 15 eyeshadows and a blush and a bronzer. And then if you order through Ebates, which I'll link to if you've never used Ebates, Ebates is like a cashback thing. You click on a link and it brings you to the website, and then you get cash back from the website. And right now, I believe, when I ordered this at least, and when I looked earlier today, Ebates was 8% for Sephora, so you would get 8% cash back. But it's usually 4%, so it might change. But I am really glad that I purchased this. I wish that I had paid attention sooner, because I wanted to get like the Jasmine mirror, and there's a few other things on there that I might end up rebuying, but this was my main, like, I has to have it. So that's the Jasmine palette. If you happen to miss any of the pictures and stuff that I posted over here, I'll have a link below to xSparkage.com where I posted a full review on my blog, which the pictures will not be going away every 5 seconds. So that's all for this review, and I will see you later.